Good morning, it's Carrie from down in Texas, and let's get ready this morning. I have some important meetings today, and so I'm getting myself together here. I did want to let you know I have done my moisturizer, I've done my foundation, not my foundation, I've done my prep underneath my eyes, I've done my cookies and cream what am I trying to say? Prep right here. I don't even know. I had a really bad night last night. Yesterday I had a set of eyelashes put on, and everything was going fine until about 9:30, and I all of a sudden had an anaphylactic reaction. And according to the emergency room, it is very common, and it's a reaction to the glue when the glue is old or has been exposed to something to contaminate the glue. So, I spent an hour last night trying to soak my lashes off without pulling my eyeballs out of my head. It was extremely painful, and I am still suffering this morning. As you can see, I still have extremely swollen eyes, and it was not a very fun process. In speaking with the ER last night, they told me that what women should do is they should do a test run on their face before they actually have the eyelashes put on, which I would have never even thought to do that. Basically, the nurse told me that, and I've got really, really bad bags today because this was extremely uncomfortable. It took me probably 3 hours to recover. I had to put cold presses on my eyes to get the swelling to go down. I got blisters on my eyes. It was not a fun process. Now, I don't blame the young lady who did it, but I'm gonna have to go back to the business and just let them know that they potentially have something wrong with their glue that they're using, so nobody else has this problem. So I am putting my color corrector on here this morning, and I need a lot of it for sure. Get that off of right there. Try to cover up all of this from last night, which was pretty substantial. You know, I would have never, ever, ever, ever thought to go in and have a test on my skin. You know, I do have sensitive skin, and I do have sometimes issues with stuff on my eyes, but I've had, you know, I've worn temporary lashes before, and it's technically the same glue, just a little bit different variation depending on the manufacturer, and according to what I was told anyways. And I would have never ever thought that I would have this kind of delayed anaphylaxis reaction to a set of mink eyelashes. Now, mink eyelashes are the best eyelashes to put on, according to all of the research that I did beforehand. And so I had them put on, and then boom, 11 hours later, no, not 11 hours, 9 hours later, I ended up with this terrible reaction. And I can tell you that the glue that they put on these lashes, it's pretty strong. So if you had a fear of them coming off, I mean, I had to soak them off. It took me almost an hour with warm water to get them off, and that was still pulling, and it was not pleasant at all. I hope that if you're considering the lashes that you do a test first to make sure that you're not going to have a reaction. Okay, so I've done my corrector, I've done my concealer, I've done my tinted moisturizer from Laura Mercier. I have a little bit of lipstick on, which I'm going to take off here in a minute, but I needed it for the moisture this morning when I woke up. Now I'm going to take my pink under eye setting powder. Be very careful not to get any of that actually in my eye today. I don't want to irritate it more than it already is. Same on this one. Just going to be very careful. Guess we learn something new every day, don't we? I would have never in my wildest dreams thought that I would have this kind of problem with eyelashes, especially professionally done eyelashes. You know, I can see how you could have a problem, you know, when you go to the ones and you buy them off the store shelf, because you have no idea how long they've been there. But to get them professionally done, I would have never thought I would have had this kind of problem. Hair does not want to stay back today. And of course, I'm down in Houston and it is just so hot. We've been 104 yesterday. 104. Oh, that's mind-boggling. All right, I'm gonna go in with my LA Colors highlighting palette. I'm gonna use this to contour my face. I'm not a big contour fan, like I've explained. It's just not something that when I was first introduced to makeup that, you know, we did. Don't like the really dark that you see on a lot of people, and I know people blend it in, but it's just still not something that I'm really comfortable doing. I'd rather use really subtle effects like this. All right, now I'm going to use my LA Colors. I love this palette. This is my gray palette, and I'm sorry, guys, I just cannot read the names. They're too small. I need new glasses, and I just haven't been able to get around to doing that yet. So I'm gonna come in this morning and I'm gonna use a gray tone. I'm gonna mix some colors for my transition because I don't want it to be really, really dark, but I do want some gray up here. I'm wearing black today. And so I do want some depth in my eyes today. I'm gonna try to hide my pathetic eyelashes because I just don't have very many, and I'm not gonna even try to put my own on today with the trauma that my eyes went through last night. It's just not a good idea. So, you know, the nice thing about this palette, it's very buildable, and they do blend very well. It's not an expensive palette, but I think for what you spend, you get a nice product, because it does build very nicely. And the colors are very, very nice. They're very complimentary. You know, I like matte colors, as you know. I like matte everything, actually. This is what I'm used to, what I was brought up with. I'm a creature of habit. Okay, that looks nice. Let me come in here with this really light color and put it on my eyelids today. And I'll build the outer corner in a few minutes. I hope wherever you are, you're having a good week. We are dead set in the middle of summer. I'm just not a big fan of the summer because I hate to be hot. Absolutely hate to be hot. I know it's just part of it and we got to get through it. Just seems like when we get through summer, the rest of the year just goes phew. We're at Christmas again, and just not ready for that. Got way too much to do between now and then. All right, now I'm going to come in with my really pointed, where's my camera, over here, brush here, and I'm going to build with these darker colors out here. I'm going to build on the outer corner, get some definition, make my eyes open a little wider. I don't want a lot. I don't want to overdo my eyes today. It's the trauma they went through last night. But I do have meetings and can't go to meetings without makeup on. Fortunately, or else I'd have been leaving makeup off today. Got some water going on, so I don't know how long this is all gonna last today. I hope it lasts long enough for me to get to my meetings and get done. May not. It's gonna come down on the lower line. That's actually where I feel the worst part of my experience with my eyelashes, is down on the bottom lash, and I don't know why, except I can only assume it's because when the lashes were put on, the glue, you can see by the corner of my eye there how red they are. That one in particular is really bad. Oh boy. Not what I expected to be dealing with this morning, for sure. Alright, I'm going to come in now with my L'Oreal Infallible white powder, and I'm going to sweep away all that fallout. It's not much, but there is some. Just put a little bit more. How are we looking? put my eyeballs in so I can see. Pretty good, I guess. Still having a reaction this morning. Frustrating. Alright, now I gotta find my blush. This is my NARS dupe for my Kristen Dior that, no, I still haven't been able to find. It's sold out everywhere. Just can't find it anywhere. I'm kind of giving up for right now. This will just have to do. And it does a nice job. It's a beautiful color. Absolutely beautiful color. Alright, that's done. That looks pretty nice. Come in and take that color off. And I'm going to put my new Revlon 620 moisturizing line. I don't, that's the color 620. Very pretty color. Okay, now I'm gonna try, if I can, to curl my remaining eyelashes. There's not very many left, but I'm going to give it a go. I did get some really nice advice from a friend of mine, I went to high school with, actually. She posted a message to me last night on a prescription for eyelash treatment. So I'll definitely look into that when I have a few moments. Alright, I'm going to use my Thrive. No, I'm not going to use my Thrive because it was really dry the other day. I think it's about done. Use my Revlon. No, my L'Oreal. Sorry about that. Let's just come in and see what I can find here today. There is not much left at all. Always start down at the base of my lashes and pull them up forward. I will try at the weekend to put a set on, give my eyes some downtime before I try any more glue on them, and see if I can get a set on for my 30th wedding anniversary, which is coming up on the 25th. See if I have any luck in getting some sort of set on. Don't have very much, but I do have some left. They definitely damaged what I did have, unfortunately. But that's disappointing. I just what it is. What am I gonna do? Wow, my eyeballs are just absolutely irritated. Absolutely irritated. When I get with this company and I find out what they are willing to do, I certainly hope they're willing to do something. I will let you know. I go to that establishment quite a bit, so I'm very hopeful that they will do the right thing and give me some sort of credit back on these very expensive lashes that did not work. So, okay, I'm just coming in with my finishing powder now. Let's see, how do we look? Golly, it's just, please be careful if you decide you're going to do these lashes. Go do a test run first, because I would hate for anybody to have to go through this with their eyes. You know, if you're already struggling with them and then you do this and this happens, then you're just compounding a problem that's already there. All right, everybody, thank you so much for stopping in today. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are. And leave me a comment, like, and subscribe. I very, very, very much appreciate that, as you all know. And I definitely want some feedback, so please do that as well. And make sure you hit that bell so you know the next time that I post a video. And I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.